Well, it's a music culture which inspired some of the world's biggest artists, including the rapper Stormzy. And now a music historian wants the reggae sound system culture from the 70s and 80s to get the recognition it deserves. He's made it his mission to preserve its history with an online archive. Here's Matt Murray.
Butte Town in Cardiff in the early 80s. If you wanted to hear the latest reggae, there was only one way. Sound systems playing on street corners and in clubs with a huge bank of powerful speakers, turntables, rappers and DJs playing the newest reggae releases from Jamaica. Now a music historian is archiving tapes and videos and hopes it will attract a younger audience.
From UK sound system culture, other genres of music were spawned, like the rave scene, the dance scene, hip-hop.
Ashish Joshi has travelled around the UK, collecting film and music to create this digital library, and is appealing for anyone who may have tapes to come forward.
Now, if the kids who weren't even born when the sound system were playing are just going to listen to a group of old men talking about how great it was back in the day, it's still interesting, but how are they supposed to feel the music? Some of that rare reggae music that you can't even get now. It's those sound tapes, live recordings of sound systems from whatever, the late 70s, the 80s and the 90s.
The Empire Windrush brings to Britain 500 Jamaicans.
The Windrush generation brought the sounds of the Caribbean with them to the UK. Sound systems had been in existence since the 1940s in Jamaica, with the first ones emerging in the UK in the 50s. By the 80s, it had developed a distinctive British style and a loyal following. The Butte Town Carnival is a lot smaller these days, but at its height, more than 20,000 people would descend on this area of Cardiff every August, with rival sound systems competing in a sound clash. What's going on? Conqueror Sound system are filmed at the Carnival in 1984. They feel advances in technology have taken away from the origins of this music scene.
But he carry everything around in briefcase now, which I find is alright, but you can't beat the sound because you get in the chest and you feel the music, and you don't get that now.
Countryman are one of the few reggae sound systems still going in Cardiff. They feel this music scene has always faced discrimination.
It's the same old story in Cardiff. You've got no black-owned nightclubs. So to push reggae in a white-owned nightclub, it's hard because they're still thinking back in the days, it's all drugs, it's all crime, it's all violence, which it isn't. It never has been built on that. It's just that these people follow certain things, so obviously that's what you get portrayed as.
Let's go!
He's one of the UK's biggest musical stars, rapper Stormzy, playing at Glastonbury in 2019. He has credited the reggae sound system culture as being a major influence. Now that it's being archived online, it could inspire the next big stars.